Relax now and allow your breathing to soften, gentle and steady as you settle into this moment. Feel the weight of your body sinking into softness. Let your eyes grow heavy, your limbs loose and calm. Breathe in a quiet hush. Breathe out any burdens or tension. With each breath, allow your mind and body to drift deeper into ease, deeper into a calm, receptive stillness. Our story today begins in a time far, far before ours, a time when Earth's face was raw and wild, when the wind whispered across vast plains and early ancestors journeyed in search of food and refuge. In the soft glow of dusk, we find ourselves stepping through a gate in time, carried gently by imagination to 2.7 million years ago. There, in a land where the landforms were new and the skies wide, life stirred in many shapes, and our ancestors too were alive, curious, cautious, always listening to the world around them. Part 1. The Land and the Light. Imagine now, a vast savanna stretching beyond your vision, grasses bending in a slow dance under a light breeze. The air is warm, fragrant with earth and growing things. Somewhere upstream, a river murmurs softly, water flowing over smooth stones, creating a gentle, continuous murmur. The day is waning, and the sky above shifts from pale gold to soft apricot, then to muted lavender. As the breeze drifts across the grasses, you feel it brushing your cheeks, stirring small seed heads, carrying the distant scent of heat, water, and wild things. You sense 1,000 tiny whispers in that wind, the rustle of tall grasses, the distant stir of leaves, maybe even the faint snap of a twig far away. Close your awareness to the ground under you. The soil is firm, sometimes cracked, warmed by the sun. Here and there, stones rest, river smoothed and cool to the touch. The shadows deepen. A few trees stand like quiet sentinels. Acacia, coarse trunks, sparse leaves, branches wide but sheltering. Now breathe in that air, and with each exhale, release more of your daily worries. Let your mind open as these ancient skies open above you. Let the timelessness of this place cradle you softly. High overhead, a thin veil of clouds drifts, slow and quiet. The last rays of sun touch distant hills, painting them in gentle sepia tones. As twilight deepens, the world hushes, and this is the time our story finds its way to you. Part 2. Our ancestors awaken. We move now closer into the realm of beings whose steps are light, whose senses are sharp, whose lives depend on every nuance of weather, every rustle, every scent. In a shallow hollow by the river's edge, a small group stands, alert, gathering at the edge of dusk. They are lean, strong, resilient. Their feet press softly into earth. Their hands brush coarse grasses, feeling textures. Their eyes glance to the west, toward dimming light, then to the river, listening for its murmurs. Their ears catch distant sounds, insects rising, small creatures scuttling, birds settling. The wind carries the scent of ripening fruit, of seed pods, of dry grasses. One among them, perhaps younger and more curious, steps out slightly, bending to examine a tuft of grass, whisper-thin seeds drifting. Another stands guard, scanning the horizon. The group shares quiet glances and silent gestures. They are hunters, gatherers. They seek food, water, shelter, but they also watch the sky, the clouds, the heightening shadows. As darkness grows, the group moves with soft purpose. They cross the riverbank on foot, careful not to disturb the water's silver shimmer. The current hushes at their passage. Stones slip beneath faint ripples. Beyond the river, they follow a narrow path among thickets toward a grove of trees that rise above the grassland. The grove offers both shelter and vantage, a place to rest, to watch, to plan. You, listening, imagining, walk quietly alongside them in your mind. Feel the soft evening air over your skin. Hear the hush of your own breath, matching the sigh of wind in leaves. Let your senses attune to the world of our ancestors, seeing through their eyes, feeling through their awareness. Part 3. Searching for food, seeking shelter. In the grove, the group pauses beneath wide branches. Low shrubs offer fruit. Edible roots hide beneath damp soil. Insects crawl along bark. One figure with nimble hands reaches for a cluster of small berries, testing their firmness. Another bends to unearth a tuber, loosening soil with careful fingers. The sound is muted, faint scrape of earth, gentle crackle of dried leaves. Meanwhile, others remain alert, listening to sounds beyond. The distant call of bird, the stir of grass, nocturnal creatures waking. The wind sighs through the grove, rustling leaves, creating moving shadows. Branches shift, a leaf falls, a twig cracks, each sound significant, each echo offering information. They carry small hearths, rough pit fires made of stone and char. Sparks flicker as they prepare firewood. Small twigs, dry grasses, slender branches snap just so. The flame is coaxed, gentle tinder, breath, care. Soon, a quiet glow rises, dancing shadows across bark and leaf. You may feel that warmth likewise in your chest as you imagine the gentle crackle of flame, its golden tongues flickering. The scent of smoke, wood, and earth drifts softly as the group gathers. Around that fire, they dry small morsels. Roots, leaves, nuts, small insects cooked or warmed, making life's sustenance. As darkness deepens, the sky above unfolds. Stars scattered, distant and bright. The Milky Way arcs faintly, cosmic and ancient, as if the sky itself is a silent witness to the journey of these lives. A few clouds drift, slow and high, touched by distant moonlight. The fires glow, part fee, dawn on the ancient plains. Slowly now, the first light of dawn begins to stretch across the horizon. Soft tendrils of pale gold and gentle pink brush the tips of grasses, reaching through the grove. The air is crisp, carrying the subtle scent of damp earth and fresh leaves. Birds begin their morning calls, a delicate chorus, cautious yet insistent. The river murmurs quietly, sparkling as sunlight touches its surface. Our ancestors awaken gently, stretching limbs stiff from night's rest. Eyes open slowly, drinking in the soft light. Fingers brush against soil and stone, feeling textures beneath hands, grounding themselves to this waking world. One lifts a small bundle of fire embers, coaxing them to life as the cool morning wind stirs. Tiny flames flicker, casting warming light and shadow across faces etched with resilience and curiosity. You may imagine yourself here, walking softly beside them, feeling the warmth of early sun on your skin, hearing the gentle rustle of leaves, smelling the faint smoke mingled with morning dew. Every detail is vivid, yet calm, a part of the rhythmic pulse of life unfolding. Part 6. Gathering the day's nourishment. The group begins to stir purposefully. Some move toward fruit-bearing shrubs, bending and plucking ripe morsels, hands brushing softly against leaves. Others probe soil for tubers, delicately loosening earth with nimble fingers, each movement careful, practiced, precise. A small child observes, curious eyes wide, learning the subtle art of survival in this vast, wild world. The wind carries whispers of distant movement, an antelope grazing far across the plain, a distant predator lurking, birds lifting from branches. Each sound, each scent is a signal, a guide. Our ancestors are alert, aware, their senses finely tuned. Yet there is calm in this attentiveness, a rhythm to their movement that is both careful and graceful. Feel yourself in this morning scene, the warmth of sun rising, the soft brush of grasses against your legs, the gentle murmur of river water nearby. Let your mind absorb the harmony of life, the interweaving of alertness, care, and the peaceful beauty of existence. Some gather firewood for the day, snapping thin branches and twigs, piling them neatly. Others prepare simple tools, stones shaped and sharpened to aid in gathering or defense. The group moves as one, coordinated by quiet understanding, subtle gestures, and deep connection. There is no rush, only steady, deliberate movement attuned to the natural rhythm of the land. Part 7. Moments of rest and connection. Mid-morning brings pauses. Some sit beneath wide branches, feeling bark's rough texture beneath fingers, listening to wind shift through leaves. Others recline on sun-warmed earth, inhaling the warmth, observing clouds drifting lazily overhead. Conversations are quiet, gestures subtle, a shared touch, a nod, a glance that conveys care and guidance. These are moments of learning, bonding, and reflection. The river provides a soft soundtrack, gentle lapping, water over stones, occasional ripple as small fish move beneath the surface. You may imagine dipping your fingers into cool water, feeling the flow run gently past your skin. The breeze is a constant companion, brushing softly, shifting the scent of grasses and earth, teasing loose leaves into slow spirals. Each sensation is soothing, gentle, enveloping you in a tranquil embrace. Animals pass nearby, small mammals, insects buzzing softly, birds hopping along branches, all coexist in this morning scene, each movement quiet and natural, part of a larger rhythm. Notice how our ancestors pause, alert yet calm, observing, learning, respecting the flow of life around them. You too are a witness to this harmony, breathing gently, immersed in a world both wild and serene. Part 8. Preparing for the journey. As the sun climbs higher, the group prepares to move. Today, they will traverse a new stretch of plains, seeking fresh water and richer gathering grounds. Packaged food, simple tools, and protective items are gathered. Footsteps are careful, silent on the soft soil, weaving through grasses, over low stones. Each step deliberate, a gentle connection with the earth beneath. The landscape unfolds around them, wide rolling plains dotted with groves, scattered stones, and shimmering riverways. The sky is vast, stretching endlessly, painted in soft blues with occasional drifting clouds. Each sound is pronounced, wind through grasses, faint rustle of distant animals, the soft patter of feet. All of it combines into a hypnotic rhythm, a song of movement and life. In your mind, follow alongside them. Feel the gentle rise and fall of each step. Hear the subtle harmony of the environment. Sense the unity of the group as they traverse the landscape with quiet precision. Let your breath sync with the rhythm of their journey. Slow, calm, unhurried. Part 9. Evening fires and reflection. By late afternoon, The group reaches a sheltered hollow near a stream. Water trickles softly, reflecting gold and amber from the setting sun. Here they pause once again, setting up a small hearth and arranging gathered food. Fingers brush stone, wood, and earth as they prepare for nightfall. The fire sparks to life with soft, crackling energy, flickering against leaves and casting warm shadows. As darkness approaches, Part X, Nightfall and Dreams. As darkness settles fully over the plains, the air cools, carrying the soft scent of earth and river. The group rests close to their hearth, embers glowing faintly, warmth radiating softly into the night. Branches sway gently overhead, leaves brushing together in a soft, continuous murmur. Somewhere nearby, the river whispers against stones, a constant lullaby of movement. Our ancestors closed their eyes, leaning against tree trunks or curling beside one another, feeling the reassuring presence of their group. Even in rest, alertness remains. Ears attuned to subtle shifts in sound, noses catching faint traces in the wind. And yet within this alertness is calm, a peace born from connection, preparation, and understanding of the land. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this scene. Your body mirrors theirs, relaxed, safe, supported. The soft crackle of fire, the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant call of night creatures, all weave a tranquil rhythm that eases every muscle, every thought, every breath. Partipin, connection to the world around. In your mind, wander through this quiet night. Touch the bark of a tree, rough yet grounding. Feel the cool earth beneath fingers and feet, connecting you to the same timeless soil that sustains life. Look to the river's surface, shimmering faintly, reflecting distant starlight. Hear the wind move through grasses, a gentle voice of the world whispering secrets of survival, growth, and continuity. Imagine the small wonders our ancestors notice: a beetle scuttling across a leaf, a night bird perched silently, the sparkle of dew forming on leaves as night deepens. Each moment is simple, yet full of life. Each sound, scent, and sight is an invitation to rest and observe. Let these details lull your mind as the night deepens around you. The group sits quietly, sharing warmth, watching the fire, listening to the earth. Their breathing is slow, rhythmic, merging with the night. You too, in your imagination, find your own breath slowing, syncing with the calm cadence of life around this ancient hearth. Part 13, the magic of sleep. As the hours pass, sleep comes naturally, gently, without effort. Some ancestors rest fully, heads on soft earth or limbs curled, dreaming in ways we cannot know. Others remain partially awake, guardians of the small fire, alert yet calm, sensing the pulse of the plains. The night embraces them as it embraces you, soft, protective, serene. Let your own mind drift alongside theirs. Feel the weight of the day lifting from your shoulders. Let your breath carry you deeper. Picture stars fading as dawn will come again. Yet for now, rest in this timeless night. Hear the whisper of leaves, the sigh of wind, the faint ripple of river water. All of it is rhythm, all of it is lullaby. Every detail, every sound, every sensation enfolds you in safety and calm. You are connected to this ancient world, to the earth, to life itself, as your body and mind sink further into gentle sleep. Part 13, closing reflection and deep sleep. In the quiet, reflect on what you have witnessed. The courage, attentiveness, and tender connection of our ancestors, the beauty of wild plains, the soft, mesmerizing rhythms of fire, river, wind, and stars. Everything here is both alive and peaceful. Everything here moves slowly, predictably, softly, the perfect rhythm to follow into sleep. With each breath, feel yourself more present, yet more serene. Let the embers of your imagination burn softly, illuminating these gentle images without effort. Your body and mind are safe, your spirit aligned with the natural pulse of the world. Let all tension, all thought, all striving dissolve, carried away on the breeze across the plains. As your eyelids grow heavier, as your breath deepens and slows, know that you are cradled by time itself, by the soft murmurs of river and wind, by the watchful presence of stars, by the earth beneath and the sky above. All is calm, all is right, all is at peace. Part 14. Final drift into sleep. And now, with your mind filled with these soft images, let sleep take you fully. Allow the night to envelop you as it did our ancestors. Gentle, secure, endless. Let the warmth of hearth, the soft scent of earth, the whisper of leaves, the distant shimmer of river, and the eternal glow of stars guide you deeper. Feel yourself sinking further, each breath slower, each heartbeat calm, each thought softening into nothingness. The plains stretch silently around you, the wind murmurs, the fire flickers, the water whispers, and the stars watch. You are safe. You are calm. You are resting in the timeless lullaby of Earth itself. Sleep now, peacefully, deeply, fully. Embraced by the world of 2.7 million years ago, cradled by life, surrounded by gentle whispers of wind, water, fire, and the quiet magic of existence. Good night.